Welcome all my school service and madrasa service aspirants. Hope all of you are well. Today we will explain sonnet number 18 by Shakespeare. It is Shakespeare's one of the best poem and best example of sonnet. All the essential characteristics of a sonnet is vividly present in the poem. We all know that generally the 14 lines poems are called sonnet. That kind of sonnet is divided into two parts: octave, consisting of 8 lines, and sestet, consisting of 6 lines. However, friends, without wasting time, now we will read the sonnet. So, let's read. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Here we must notice that it is started with a question. This introductory question is called a rhetorical question, in which we find the very answer in the question. Here the word frame this question to start an argument. Again, here we find that the poet compares his friend to a summer's day. Here we should know that in England, summer is archetype of a perfect natural beauty. Second line, thou art more lovely and more temperate. Here, thou is an old English for you, and temperate means mild. Here the poet wants to tell that his friend's beauty is more mild than the summer. Rough winds do shake the darling birds of May. In this line, Shakespeare presents the cons and or faults of summer's days. He says that in summer there is a storm, and that storm affects the bird that sprout out in the month of May. And summer's lease hath all too short a date. Here lease means longevity or lasting. It means summer lasts for very short period of time. Sometimes too hot the eye of heaven shines. Eye of heaven means the sun. It's a perfect example of periphrasis, in which the thoughts are presented in roundabout way. The line means sometimes the sun shines very firmly, which is unbearable, and often in his gold complexion dimmed. Here gold complexion means gold color. Shakespeare wants to say that often sun is overshadowed with cloud, which is also bad quality of summer. Here is the bright sun lights brightly, and soon after that the cloud overshadowed it. Really, isn't it bad? And every fair from fair sometime declines by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. Here the poet gives a clue to Aristotelian philosophy, where we learn that every fair element loses its fairness accidentally or by nature's changing course that is undeniable. But the eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest. But his friend's beauty never fade away. Shakespeare wants to say that his friend's beauty never fade away. So he said, but thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou west. West means possession. Nor shall death brag thou wonderest in his said. Here, death is personified. It is personified as a conqueror. It means death never boasts of having his friend's beauty into its death realm. When in eternal lines to time thou growest. Here, the death cannot keep control on his friend's beauty, as the poet make him eternal through his lines of poem. Now we see the couplet. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives these, and this gives lives to thee. Very, very uh, uh, important line, very interesting line. In the first line, we see eyes can see. The poet uses eyes can see. Here it is an evident example of synecdoche, where the eyes stands for human being. And in the last line, the poet simply says that his friend's beauty would be immortal like his poem. So that was the explanation of the poem. Now we give a glance to its rhyme scheme. If we notice carefully, then we must see that the poem is written in A, D, A, B, C, D, C, D, E, F, E, F, G, G, which is known as the Petrarchan sonnet. So friends, if you like this, then please subscribe our channel and stay updated. Next time we will upload the videos regarding MCQs. Thank you for staying with us.